Hi, my name is Eric Edwards, and I have high functioning autism. And today I am sharing my life story and I guess just the things that I want to be in the future. Well, to start off with, when I was a lot younger, I didn't talk until I was 5 years old. So my parents, they were not able to, they didn't know what to do because I wouldn't talk. So, because they got so frustrated, they were at first considering putting me up for adoption, but they decided that they wouldn't give up on me because they somehow saw my potential to be whoever I can be. So, yeah. And so one day, they went to see a doctor. And you see, the doctor checked me out, and he's like, well, he's showing a lot of the symptoms. Speech impairment. Even today, I still have some speech impairment. I still have the outbursts, but not that much. I still have some hyperactivity. But right now, this is like serious mode for me, I guess. I'm off my meds, so I'm basically calm without aid, without stimuli, or without a stimulus. Sorry, I was talking psychology. In this case, a stimulus for me, it's just breathing. But whenever I'm hyper, like, I do nothing but make silly jokes, I guess. I'm a little bit hyper, I guess, but not very. Well, back to my early childhood. So when I was first able to talk, like a few years went by, my older brother, he was kind of curious about, like, what I wanted to be in the future. Now, this kind of brings me into my present now. So, one day, my brother went up to me and said, "So, Eric, what do you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "One day I want to become an astronaut, or one day I want to be a cowboy, Or one day I want to be Superman. But now, like in college, I'm like, wow, I can't be Superman because Superman's only in a comic book, not in real life. Would be cool if I could have that power, but that's impossible, and cowboy's not a very good thing to be, even if there were such a thing as cowboys these days. Being a cowboy is a dangerous job. I also said that I wanted to be a policeman. That is a good job, saving people, but for someone like me, it's not very realistic because of my eye vision, and you have to have a pretty good eye vision in order to aim at a criminal. I am pretty good at music, but I don't want to become a rock star. So I got into what's called acting. And I've done that for many years, so it was like, hey, acting. And apparently, if I wanted to, I could be an acting teacher or an acting professor. I'm like, that could, in the future, be my realistic job. If I work hard at it. And they kept, work advisors at my college said, it's a good goal to have, but with just a certificate of completion, because that's what I'm going to get. I'm not going to get a degree because I'm in this program called the REACH program. Sorry, I have pollen allergies. Yeah. Basically, what they said was that it has nothing to do with my disability. Like, I am capable in doing whatever it is I want to do in the future after I graduate from college. But what other adults have in mind for me, have they even looked at me and asked me, what do I want? What do I want as a adult, as a rightful adult? Who is the decider of what I become? Me. And I want to be an acting professor or a high school teacher. Either way, I'm still going to get money, but preferably I want to be, if I work at all, I want it to be something in which I actually have to work towards, and not like, and not, how do I word this? Not just apply and then, like, somebody's like, okay, you don't have any experience in this, but you seem like a good worker. Well, yeah, I've had a few jobs, but and have not been and I did not receive any training for any of those jobs. However, I don't want a job in which I'm not prepared for. I want a job that I can actually prepare myself for and actually succeed at it in the future. I'm not saying right after college, because that would be not very well, in other words, it's not really it's not a realistic job for me. At least for when I graduate, but that's when graduate school comes in to play. So, I'm gonna go to graduate school. And nobody's gonna stop me. So, thank you. Thanks for listening.